Hello there. This is going to be a general love reading for all signs. We are doing this the day before Thanksgiving. So this is Wednesday, the 24th, I believe. 23rd. Can't even keep track with the days, but this is the day before Thanksgiving, Wednesday. I don't know where to begin. That feels quite symbolic of the energy as well. Today's a new moon in Sag, and the new moon swallowed us whole, drowned us, and then spit us out. I love new moons. They're my favorite, but they're very intense. I'm always super exhausted during new moons. New moons, new beginnings, right? And here you go with the Fool, very first card. Starting something new, starting from scratch, ground zero. This might be total destruction that happens, right? The Tower. And then that means that, well, when there's destruction, after destruction, it means you have a clean slate. So new moons are exactly that. It's a clean slate to be able to manifest whatever you want. Now, I tell you guys this, and I've said it since day one, is that whether it's a new moon or a full moon, you can do both. You can release, you can purge, you can manifest. I suggest doing both because the end is the beginning and the beginning is the end. So if you're going to purge and release, you can also plant seeds of intention, but you can't plant seeds of intention and expect something to grow if there's no room. This is someone getting a fresh, clean start. Maybe that's what the universe was doing for some of us, because I felt it really badly. I woke up in a state of dread. And you know, this is probably like my 8th big bang, right? As we call it, where it's transformation. And especially on a new moon like this in Sag, you know, the analogy I saw earlier when I was channeling on live was imagining the arrow being pulled back, right? You have to pull back the bow in order for the arrow to shoot forward. So there has to be the sense of pull back in order to be launched forward to quantum leap. So anytime we go through real heavy transformation like this, it feels deep. We start getting reminded of all of our triggers, abandonment, betrayal, codependency, all these things, right? It's testy energy because we're about to go to the next level. Our vibration is about to shift tremendously. That's why we feel it so badly, where I feel like it's death, because it is death. It's death of that vibration, death of that old life, going into the new one. And here you have it, the new one. Taking a leap of faith. Fool can be a little bit naive, because a fool just throws caution to the wind, can be slightly naive in that sense, right? Where they don't see the red flag. So be very cautious about that. Don't be naive to things, but also be open to magic and miracles. Yeah, death. That's exactly what it felt like today. Extreme, massive transformation. Right? We were taking all of the dark energy and forcing ourselves to transmute it, but creation happens in the dark. That's where the caterpillar becomes a butterfly. That's where the baby is, you know, basically created and born. Well, not born, but you know what I mean. Baby is created in the womb. Seed is planted in the dirt. So for a lot of you that felt that energy today of that darkness and that being buried, you were just being planted. A lot of you are shedding that old skin, and it's growing pains. It's painful. There is a deep sense of transformation, right? Endings, see the pattern? Endings create new beginnings. So for some of you, a relationship may have ended, a friendship, a job situation. You're not taking them to the next level with you. They're not meant to come. They're not deserving of it. Especially for some of you where you're headed, catapulting into this extremely high vibration, catapulting into the life of your dreams. They're not worthy to be in the vicinity of you and your energy. Could that catapult it forward? 8 of Wands is fast, quick energy. It can be a message. So some of you could be receiving a message from someone, could be really heartfelt, but you know, it's a time of year, right? It's Thanksgiving and stuff. So someone might send you a Thanksgiving message, but this might actually initiate conversation between you and someone, whether this is someone new or someone from the past. I feel like a message could spark something. It's the seed that gets planted that turns into something else. But it also is that quantum leap in energy. It's like the seed that gets planted blooms overnight, kind of a vibe, right? Knight of Cups, secret admirer. The secret admirer could message you. Someone who is interested in you could message you, and I don't know if they'll exactly spill it. I don't know how truthful they'll be in that one little Thanksgiving message, but it feels like it's working up to that. Like the Knight of Cups has been coming out quite persistently from last week. If you guys can remember the special love readings I did last week, the Knight of Cups was the star. Someone with feelings that they're not revealing their feelings is lurking. It doesn't feel like a creep. It doesn't feel like unrequited stalker, because we get many of those. It feels like someone that's just, I don't know, man, like just nervous. The world. Someone could travel a lot here. A lot of travel back and forth. This is also completion of an old cycle, but this is completion of the old life. It's like someone's just leveling up. We are transmuters, right? We're alchemists, we're magicians. We know that when we feel like this, we know we're on the brink of something new. And it doesn't mean that it hurts less. We still feel dread and like, ugh, and pain, and all the things that we've worked through are just presented to us again. But it really is like kind of showing you what you've learned, but then yet feeling it all over again, just to show you how much you've learned. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's the abundance that we are all trying to manifest. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, it's moving, it's career change. Some of you, it's that money that you desperately need. I wish that for you. My magic moon water, my newest one, is called Lady Luck. Citrine in there to help us manifest. Clear quartz to amplify the energy. Adventurine for good luck. It's sold out, and I put more pre-orders on my website if you guys missed it. Also, my 2 new candles sold out. My C'est la vie, which is about releasing and letting go and welcoming in the new. So it's basically like this energy, the end and then the beginning, the new. Death and rebirth. And then my Goddess of Love candle, which is about invoking the goddess within. So those sold out. I added new pre-orders to the website, my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com, or click that upside down triangle below. It's going to bring up all my info here on YouTube. Okay, so you guys can check that out. I wouldn't delay. People do that all the time. They wait, and then when it sells out completely and I don't add new pre-orders, they freak out. And then they got to go on a waiting list to see if anybody cancels. Candles are new for me, right? I just feel really drawn to come back to like my witchiness, if you will. I never wanted to be a princess. I always wanted to be a witch my whole life. And so kind of just embracing that part of me again, really. Creating them myself. I've got my Oracle decks I'm going to be coming out with very soon that I've been working on very diligently, but also redoing them constantly, which is why it's taken so long. So I'm just excited for all these new beginnings that are coming. See, that's the energy. We have a lot of endings, but we also have these gorgeous new beginnings. This is manifesting money. Some of you are being given a gift. That could be a gift from the universe. Someone could give you something, an actual gift from someone. In any case, that's a big fucking deal. It's a blessing. And it feels like it's tears of joy that you cry because of it. Queen of Swords, it breaks the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is so hardcore, and she's very emotionally detached, and she doesn't want to feel, because it's going to detour her from the mission at hand, and the mission at hand is survival. Right? The bitch is stuck in survival mode. Many of us were. We're stuck in survival mode. We had no choice. We were at war. We had to fight. We had to go. We couldn't feel. Now what we're realizing is, hey, war is over when it comes to that. Some of our biggest lessons are becoming the Queen of Cups. Allowing ourselves to be softer. Allowing ourselves to be vulnerable. If you have your sword out like this, that may not come. You must be open and receptive to your blessings. And I think we've learned that the hard way. I think a lot of blessings came to me in the past, for me personally, and I rejected them. And I pushed it away, whether that was people or money and job situations, out of fear of commitment, out of fear of not wanting to go down the same path and just leave me alone, I'm an independent woman. Whether it was because we were hiding ourselves from success or something. We did weird shit before. And it's like, now we have to say, I'm going to stop fighting my fucking abundance. I'm going to put the sword down and I'm going to welcome it. If it's for me, it's for me. See, here we go. Fortune, luck, destiny, and fate. The wheel of fortune. Bitch. Luck be a motherfucking lady. Lady luck. May you manifest your heart's desire. May you be gifted with every single thing you need and deserve and you want. This is you aligning with something pretty fucking huge. And I know you're going to be a blessing to others. I was sharing this one story on Instagram Live today that a few years ago, I had a very wealthy client and she found out that my daughter really wanted to see Harry Styles a few years ago. And she made it happen. I mean, that's when I was really broke in 2017 when I first hit YouTube. Just broke up with my ex, just finally was on my own, and I was real broke. My channel hadn't really taken off at that point, really. I was just starting to make money, you know? And she was like, hey, I want to bless you with this trip for you and your daughter. And she was a wealthy single parent. And she paid for everything, the airfare, she paid for the hotel and you know, the Universal passes to go to Universal Studios. I went to my Harry Potter Wizarding World. You guys know I'm a Potterhead. We went to Disneyland and she gave us spending money. Like, it was insane. It was like a dream. She was like an earth angel. She like made my daughter's dreams come true. I've never been to Disneyland before that. And I remember her saying, and it stuck with me always, all I want you to do is pay it forward when the time comes. And so for the past 5 years, I have been paying it forward in a lot of different ways, giving to people in their time of need, financially, but also in time and energy, but basically financially. And I always think about that, how that changed my life and it inspired me to become someone that I could be in a position to help. And I'm by no means a wealthy millionaire or anything, but I strive to be. Because the more I make, the more I will give. The universe knows that. And I swear it. Just like I swore to her I would, I will. Many of you are coming into something really big because the universe says, I know you will do the same thing too. You will pay it forward. You will be a blessing in someone else's life. Right? We ebb and flow with income. So many of us, we're and then now we're here and we're just like, brace for impact. Really? But money come, money go. It is energy. Bad energy scared of money away. So no matter where we are, whether you're up financially or down financially, we must maintain the same positive attitude, because if not, it will scare the energy, the money away. Some of you are coming into something fucking huge. It could be life-changing. This can be the job of your dreams. This could be like you winning the lottery. I was feeling it earlier today on my live that I feel like someone's going to hit it big. Something lottery-wise, scratch-off ticket, I don't know, but it feels big. Big. I haven't felt that kind of big winning in a really several years. It was the last time I felt it, and someone actually won something huge. 7 of Pentacles, seeds have been planted. Now this bitch is waiting. It's like you've already planted the seeds of good into the universe. You're going to get it back. You just gotta be patient. 10 of Wands, a lot of you guys have carried all the weight of things financially, single parent. Some of you guys have been caretakers. You've been just carrying all the weight of the world on your shoulders alone. And the universe is going to come in, and whether they're going to bring someone in to help you or whether they're going to bless you so that you don't have to struggle anymore. This is struggle. And this is what we're trying to get out of. But maybe I'm supposed to struggle because then I can appreciate it even more. Some of you struggled on purpose because the universe said, I'm not going to bless you with something huge if I don't think that you can handle it. If I think you're going to be selfish. So some of you guys went through tremendous shit. Huge tests. But that's financial burden alone. Single parent, maybe the other person didn't pay for shit. You're in the hole because of it. Oh, we've all been there, honey. Still. I pay for everything basically for my kid, and I always have. You know, thankfully there's help from the outside from other family members sometimes, but primarily it's been me making all this stuff happen. It's like we finally get to breathe a sigh of fucking relief, and my God, aren't we looking forward to that? The universe is saying, congratulations, you did it. And we're like, what? And they're like, it? And we're like, what it? It. You didn't give up. You pressed forward. And now we'd like to congratulate you. 6 of Swords, moving on. Some of you are entering into a new phase of your life. Something is arriving. Something is coming in. Yeah, look at that celebration. Absolutely. We're going to finish this in the extended. But you see that energy of this? It's like, oh my God, 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 oh my God. It came, it's happening. And then celebration. I'm actually going to be doing my first ever manifesting workshop next month, December 17th. And you guys hear me talk about it a lot, but I've never actually done a workshop on it. So if you want to purchase tickets, it's going to be on my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. But it's going to be we're going to do vision boards. We're going to do journaling, writing stuff down, talking about mantras and, verbal spell work and things of that sort. We're going to be talking about energy, candle work, just crystals, things like that that'll help us manifest. Yeah, it's my first ever. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm a little nervous, but it makes me feel really accomplished coming full circle. Because I remember back in those days, like way before 2017, way before I had my YouTube channel, maybe like 2014, 2015, I first really heard and learned about law of attraction. And I tell people all the time that I watched almost every single Abraham Hicks video that Esther Hicks channeled, Abraham's messages. I've seen almost basically every single one on YouTube. And I used to watch them repetitively, nonstop in 2015, 2016. So I really learned a lot from gurus like that. I watched The Secret a million times back then too. And so I feel like I've learned a lot since then. So for me to come full circle to be able to help people is tremendous. To help kind of share the knowledge I've accumulated throughout time and start to channel for them. And I notice that when we get together in groups like that, we tend to manifest things, right? Because it's the power of amplification. It's like clear quartz. You know how clear quartz, if you add it to anything, it amplifies it. So it will amplify anger, it'll amplify sadness, but it will amplify, even like this. We put it in Lady Luck because it's going to amplify that aventurine and the citrine. Amplify it to make it more, right? More abundance, more prosperity, more luck. Oof, I'm so excited to get into your extended. Now, this is going to be on my website in the special love/oracle reading section. And click that upside down triangle. It's all there. If you love the erotic tarot readings, I do them on Patreon. That link is also there. I'm not accepting any more reading requests. I am fully booked. I have not gotten through the list of paid clients yet. So please don't fret if I haven't gotten to you yet and you haven't heard from me. I just haven't gotten to your name yet on the list. Now, reminder, all my products have not been shipped out yet. People always say, you forgot about me, but they never got a fucking email with the tracking. You'll know your order was sent if you get an email with your tracking number. No tracking number, it didn't get sent. I still have a bunch of Lilith bracelets to send out because as I was telling people, I had to get replacements, and the replacements that I had to buy from another person because the other person was sold out was shit. And then so I had to search for other replacements. And this is really, I'm telling you, this Lilith bracelet, she was just making me work for this, honey. As you know, dark feminine energy is exactly that, and it don't come easy. So I'm finishing up the last bits of that so I can mail all those out. The Magic Moon Waters, all of those are going to go out as well too. The protection ones and the Cloud 9s are going to go out. Some of them already have, but those that have ordered it with Lilith, it all comes together, so they're waiting. Divine timing, of course. And then the X marks the spots are going to go out sometime next month in December because that's what I feel. I feel like they're supposed to go out sometime in December, close to, may I say, Jesus's birthday, because that sideways cross is connected to Jesus, the masculine, divine masculine. So there's a reason for everything, and I trust my gut. My muggle would freak out and get everything sent immediately, but it's not. These are divinatory tools. These are intention bracelets. These are intention sprays. So there's an intention and something behind that, right? They come charged with Reiki. My candles also are going to come charged with Reiki. They're intention candles. So it's not just things I'm selling just because it's a product, right? These are there's this power behind them. So magic, if you will. So please be patient. I appreciate your guys' patience for that. And trust me, I want to get them out to you as soon as I possibly can. So yeah, don't worry. I didn't forget about you guys. I probably didn't send yours out yet or get to your thing. And it's a one-woman show, so I'm just trying my best to handle everything, okay? But anyways, thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Thank you all who send me donations via PayPal. You guys just have no idea how how far that's going to go this month specifically. You have no idea. And I thank you and I appreciate your support. Thank you again so much for watching all of my ads on my videos thoroughly, because it does add to my monetization here on YouTube, okay? So I will see you guys in the extended. I love you all so very much. Bye.